Gatwick ground, Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186. The jetway is going to be connected.
Gatwick ground, Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186. Could you please send the catering truck?
Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186. The catering truck is on the road.
Gatwick ground, Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186. Could you please send the baggage?
Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186. Baggage is on the way.
Good evening. So this is real time, ladies and gentlemen. So what you see is what there is at Gatwick right now. Let's turn off all of that. Beautiful. Let's load up our passengers. So I used T.Flight Radar 24 to see what gates were empty, and there's our passengers boarding now. Beautiful. To see what gate was empty, so I've put my plane right next to an EasyJet, which was on Flight Radar at the time. So we're at the actual gate that EasyJet would be at, and as you can see, our passengers are boarding, walking through the tunnel. Beautiful. Let's go inside. Alright. Like so. Let's get this big bird set up for flight. We will be flying at what flight are we going to be at? Let's see now. 6,000 feet. Okay. Let's set 6,000 feet. Set. I'll have the heading indicator. Set to our direction. Beautiful. Speed. You may see the plane bouncing up and down. That's where fuel is going on board. They're also putting the luggage in as well as the passengers boarding. So all of that's how it would be in real life. The plane does shake around when boarding is commencing. I don't even know how fast we should go, so I'm just going to put that up to 190. Set selected. Yeah, that's set. Don't need those on just yet. Hold that one. That's fine. Oh, it's so realistic the way the plane is bouncing up and down with the luggage going inside. Beautiful. No smoking sign. On. Seatbelt sign. We'll have that on. Let's set our flaps. Not even too soon, I suppose. What do we want to see on screen? On this screen, we want to see nothing, just fine. Map mode, no. We want to see our flight plan. Beautiful, just like that. That shows us a lot of nice. That's set. It's fine. But directories off. Apparently that's interesting. So that needs sorting out because the light on would make you think it's on. Apparently that's off. That's fine. That's fine. Let's turn the cursor up and go have a look at the back if I can. Which I can, and here are our passengers. Not too sure what happened here, but okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. EasyJet Flight 221 to Belfast City. What in the world? Interesting. But welcome on board, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Let's end boarding, shall we? Get ourselves ready to get out of here.
Gatwick ground. Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186. Requesting pushback.
Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186. Pushback request accepted.
Gatwick ground. Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186. Requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
Let's turn our brakes off.
Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186. Your request has
Get
been
our
transmitted to
person
the
on first.
operator. Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186. Request to end pushback received.
We'll have them.
Gatwick ground. Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186 with Golf. Request taxi for takeoff. Departure to the west.
Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186. Taxi to and hold short of runway 26 left using taxiway Juliet Mike. Contact tower on 124.2 when ready.
Alrighty.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 26 left using taxiway Juliet Mike. Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186.
Easy. Nice. Straight out. Let's do it, shall we? Flaps. Alright. I am using rudder pedals, just so you know. Let's hit the brakes a bit here. Beautiful. would help if I was looking at the screen in that moment. Wow, the rudder pedals are very sensitive in the Airbus. Alright. 6,000 set, 190. Set. Looks like we're going full length. Nice.
Gatwick Tower, Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186, ready for departure to the west at runway 26 left.
Right, set.
Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186, QNH 10090 west departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 26 left.
Alrighty, we're clear.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 left, Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186.
Yes, okay. That's another online player, so let's let him do what he's doing. Are you taking off? What are you doing, good sir? Let's see what he does, and then we'll be out of there. Yep, he's getting himself sorted. Okay, he's disappeared. Alright, let's go. You're up. Flaps going up. Positive rate climb. Beautiful.
Continue for west departure.
Gatwick Tower, Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186, continue
Flaps
for
all the
west
way up.
departure.
Bring back the speed a bit. Oh, it's bumpy. Still got control. Very turbulent. Slow that down. Bring that back. Nice.
Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Gatwick Tower, Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186, frequency change. Begin approach, Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186 is type Airbus A20N, 4 miles west of Gatwick, 2300. Request flight following.
Still flying it.
Juliet Papa Yankee 186, Bigton approach. Squawk tree 471.
Squawk tree 471, Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186.
Autopilot on.
Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186, radar contact 5 miles west of Gatwick, 3200. QNH 1009.
Roger, Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186.
Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186, contact Norfolk approach on 123 decimal tree. Good day.
200 knots.
123 decimal tree, Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186.
That's all good. I think we are following what we're supposed to do. Let's just auto throttle. Yes, please. Okay. Telltale signs. Do we make this left turn? Flaps are up, everything's up. Double checking. Oh yes. Let's clean this up a little bit. Landing lights. No thanks. No thank you. What we got? Beacon. Yes. Green light. Yes. Yes. We can have that off. Not too much. Seatbelt sign. Go to auto. And the plane. Okay. Let's use mode. Nice. I do need it to go up a little bit more quicker than that, so what I need to do is use this, get that to, set that to 1,000 feet per second, per minute. Wonderful, which it's now doing. Question, where is what I'm after? Where are you? No. Okay, localize or capture, wait. Is that on? I think it is now. I'm learning this A-bus as I fly it. Quite literally, I am learning this big girl as I fly her. We're going in the right direction, but that's because I'm putting in the heading. So I want to see if I have pressed the right button. Why are we dropping in speed so much? Wait a second. We are dropping. Why is this? Interesting. This is very interesting.
Easy 80, tree 7. Maintain present altitude. Maintain present altitude, easy 80, tree 7. Easy 80, tree 7. Climb and maintain flight, level tree 60.
This is the best way to fly the plane, gentlemen. Just learn as you're flying.
Climb and maintain flight, level tree 60.
That's literally what I'm doing here. Trial and error.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60. Easy 80, tree 7.
I feel confident of what it's doing now. Just. It's holding the altitude, it's holding the speed. And the reason why it wasn't holding speed is because if you look here, it says A throttle. You have to make sure that you have the throttle in between that bar in order for auto throttle to work on the Airbus, and that's all Airbuses. If you don't have it in that area and you have it anywhere else and you press that button, computer says no. So just make sure you're in that bracket there before you turn on auto throttle, because otherwise it won't work. Now, I'll be interested to see. I might be able to answer my own question here. Hold on. Interesting. We're only 6,000 feet above our assigned altitude, but that's alright.
Blue Max 7870. Maintain present altitude. Maintain present altitude, Blue Max 7870. Blue Max 7870. Climb and maintain flight, level tree 60. Climb and maintain flight, level tree 60. Blue Max 7870.
Interesting. That's a beautiful game to play. It really is. Always was. But to have it on PlayStation is almost unbelievable that this is even a thing. A lot of online players. Beautiful to see people playing this game. Oh, yes. I haven't quite learned where the navigation button is on this. That's the only thing. I know it's got something to do with these. What about if I go like that? What happens? Is she trying to follow the flight plan? I think she is. Let's see. Are we turning, or is that just me? Am I bugging? See what happens. What happened now? What happened? Why are you bugging? All I did was open the map. What's the problem? Happy now? Good. So we are 34. Can't remember what the pronunciations is for that. You know, we're not far. Put it that way. I've got to change it using one of these. I'm not going to, but I better do. Oops. Pink is what's good indeed. Yeah. Interesting. Like I said, gents, learning as you fly. Learning as you fly. I'm just wondering what I should be leaving this on. Like, I know what I should be looking at everywhere else. But for this one, well, we're slowing down. Obviously, tailwind is my guess. That shows us how close we are as well. I do like that little tablet. Nice. And I could use this to do everything if I wanted to. I'm just not comfortable using this particular tablet yet. I've not become accustomed to it, but as you can see, you can do everything on this. Payload, ground. It can calculate the weight of the plane and all of these different things, but I'm not quite there with it yet. Right, let's get down to where we should be, which is 6,000. So let's see what happens if we do. Nothing too crazy now. Just bring us down gently. Oh, there's probably somebody watching this, screaming at the screen saying, that's exactly how to do it. Nice. But we don't need to go that deep though. Pause. One will do. When we seem to be following the flight nav. So what I did was switch between that. The only reason why I'm talking out loud as well is because I'm also trying to remind myself of what I did to get to this point with this plane. Nice. Okay. Let's go check on our passengers. We can do that. Left the pilot door open. Not good. Hopefully nothing crazy happens in the cockpit, because there are times when I do this and the plane just suddenly decides to go crazy. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. Very nice. Oh, very nice. Sorry, I just noticed that that pink line, we are way off of it. So clearly I have not got nav on. I don't know how to do it. I don't want to flip too many switches and then we just fall out the sky, because that has happened before on a different plane. I don't know what it must be to press to get it to follow nav in this aircraft. But I'm glad I've learned it in a good few planes now. I know how to set the autopilot to do everything I want it to do. I just haven't quite learned it in the Airbus as yet. I'll figure it out. With time, I definitely will figure it out. That's for sure. So we're falling down, or going down to our assigned altitude on the flight plan, which is 6,000 feet. See? Every time I turn that on, this is what happens. Alright. Let's not use any of this then. Wait a second. While the plane's calming down, let's have a little look, see? Cool. Studios. I'm not surprised you've idled the engine. So that's obviously something to do with the game. That's not something I'm doing. That's the game. Every time I open the map and change and flick to the cursor, the Airbus engines go crazy. Oh shit. Nope. Wrong one. Oopsie. Change that heading so that we can stay on the path we're supposed to be on. Until we work out how to get nav mode on, this is the way I'm going to have to fly the Airbuses, which is fine. It just means I have to pay a lot of attention to where we're heading. That's fine. As long as the plane can do everything else for me while I do that. 6,000 feet's a nice height. We get a good look at England. The control pad really comes alive when you're going through those clouds. I've never noticed that before. flying over the UK as the sun sets. Beautiful. We'll be in Belfast in no time. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll be in Belfast in no time. We'll be there soon. Such a nice plane to fly. I just wish I knew what the bloody GPS button was with it. So it would follow my nav. It's all good. I don't mind flying it like this. Look at that. Take a little photo there. Photo right there. Yeah, over here. Excuse me, yes. We'll go a little bit faster, I suppose. Just put the speed up to 225 or around that area. Okay. Look at that sunset. Such an awesome game to play. What a sim. I mean, I only wish we could fly a bit higher than that, honestly. Okay. See, it doesn't like the cursor. You see? As soon as I flick the cursor in the Airbus, throttles go crazy. Throttles go bonkers. Look again. Ready? Cursor. It goes bonkers. Okay, so we won't be contacting air traffic control. We won't be doing anything remotely with the cursor until maybe I have control and we're landing. That's so cool. It shows us exactly what's going on. So we're halfway through the flight now. I wanted to ask air traffic control if it could fly higher. I should have just stayed at the 12,000 feet we was at. But just for realism, I thought I'd follow the flight plan, which is 6,000 feet all the way. So yeah, we're halfway. Ah, because the control pad don't shake when you're inside. But it does when you're outside. Interesting. Interesting. That's a real plane, by the way, that Beluga, that's real. So if you want to look on flight radar, you should see that plane over the north of England right now. Only problem is, I don't think I'm going to be flying above these clouds. We'll be going through them all the way now at this height. The clouds itself are very high up here. When I say up here, up north. So, flight track, beautiful. See, now the Boeing I can fly easily. Interesting. So it looks like the clouds are at 9,000 feet. If there's no break, we'll go higher or lower. Probably lower, as we are very close to Belfast City now. Indeed, we are. So for some reason, we have now discovered trying to use the cursor mode in the Airbus makes the throttles go crazy. Ready? 3, 2, 1, cursor mode. I do not think so. It makes the auto throttle go crazy when you flick on cursor mode in the Airbus. So anyone who flies it, just be aware of that. What was that? Okay. We're at cruise. Very nice. Let's make that turn a little bit here. We'll stay online. Beautiful. E20 will do. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh yes. No empty rows. Interesting. Very quiet back here. You'd think the engines was off. Very quiet at the back here. Those who fly on the EasyJet, you're probably very familiar with this area of the plane. Oh yes, and there's the light flickering. Never noticed that before. And here's your cheap seat. Nice. Is there no window in this seat? I've never noticed that in real life before. Is there no window there? Clearly not. Why have I never noticed that before in real life? Hmm. Ain't that some shit? I have never noticed that before on the A320. Hmm. I'll be sure to look next time I fly on one. No doubt I'll be getting on at the back there anyway. That looks awesome. The thing is with this game as well, you do neglect the real world. I've just looked at my phone. 42 messages from 7 people. Wow. Is that Beluga landed or something? I think he has. This is quite neat. Let's go back to business. See how we're doing. Doing very well, thank you. Starting to clear up a bit more. Nice. There she is. Right, I reckon it's time we drop down to our original altitude, which was supposed to be 6,000. So let's do that. 6,000. Right. Beautiful. Yeah, that beluga's on the ground over there. I'm not too sure what airport that is. Probably like Liverpool, judging by where we are. There's a little cloud just to be fair. Let's try and get on to that actual line because I'm sure it's bringing us. I would love to look, but every time I turn on the cursor, the plane goes nuts. So we're just going to use our trusty compass and our heading on this screen here to guide ourselves in. Everything's idle. The plane has actually turned into a glider at this point. Beautiful. Oh, the sound of those engines. Beautiful. Started a bit rough, but she's starting to listen now. She's starting to respond to my touches. No pause. Beautiful. Look at that. If everyone's watching this wondering, is PS Pro better or normal PlayStation? This is just PlayStation Slim. So if you're thinking, do I spend the extra $400 or pounds more for a Pro just for this game? Here's your answer. I don't think you do. Personally. This looked awesome to me. But I am also on a 4K TV. Just putting that out there. Beautiful. Look at that for a sunset. Alright. Belfast, we are shortly be with you. Just trying to catch that pink line. If you're wondering why I keep changing the heading, just trying to catch it. Have a look on the map. Again, I can't open the cursor because the throttles will go nuts. I just want to see relatively where we are. Not too bad. Traffic on the map. Goodbye, England. Ooh, bit of turbulence. Where'd that come from? Right, let's use flight radar and see what altitude are these guys at when they're at this point of their flight to Dublin. Let's have a look. There must be at least one flight flying over this area right now. Let's have a look. Indeed there is. So they are at this point, well, he's at 7, so yeah, I'm at about the right height actually. So right, he's at 6. No, he's not. He's at 5, 6. Okay, so I'm at the right height. When do they start dropping down? As soon as they start hitting the coast of Northern Ireland. Okay, lovely. He's at 2,300, just over the coast. Beautiful. Alrighty. So we can maintain this altitude. And as soon as I start to see the borderline of Northern Ireland, we start to drop. And we'll go down to, where did I say he was? 2,000. Well, he's dropping like a bullet now. He's at 2,600, I do believe. But he's coming into land. Alright, that's good to know. So from the moment you see the beach, start your descent. Beautiful. Thank you, flight radar. But that's why I need to be on this line, because I'm sure that line is bringing me right into the airport. So let's oh, not the airport, sorry, the runway. Sure, that pink line is taking me straight to what runway is that they're landing on? So we're gonna be on the same one. 28. Or it could be runway. No, they're taking off from that runway, aren't they? Yep. They're taking off from that one. So it's gotta be runway 28. Yes, sir. Yep, that's where that KLM's going, 28. Lovely. There's literally a KLM touching down right now. And there's nothing behind. In fact, there's a Lufthansa there. And then behind the Lufthansa, if this was real, it would be us, because there is nothing behind the Lufthansa apart from us giving our positioning. So quite literally, we would be the we would be the third plane coming in behind the Lufthansa, which is behind the KLM. Beautiful. Start to catch that line now. Let's go right a little bit. Thank you much. Quite a sharp turn there. Both of those planes have done that to line themselves up with the runway. It's definitely 28, so it should be right in front of us as we approach the coast of Northern Ireland. Beautiful. I'll just do this from now. We are preparing for landing. No, that's all good, that's all good. We'll do that shortly as we start to descend. We are indeed very close. And another thing, let's shut this door, shall we? Thank you much. Still no sight of the coast down there. We are approaching that line beautifully. Give it a little bit more left. Just a tad. I wonder if air traffic control is going to get involved soon enough. Is that what I think it is? It is indeed. I should have looked at how fast those planes were going. Poor decision to make now, isn't it? I don't know how fast I was going. I should have been looking. In comes another one, but he's way behind me. He's still at 22,000. Yeah, so if this was real life, we are literally the next plane in, with a Ryanair behind us, but still just flying off the coast of England. All right. Let's catch that line. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. We're way close now. Look at that. Okay. We would turn on the landing lights as soon as stuff gets serious. Nice breakage in the graphics. Outside, there isn't. I think we made that drop a bit early, but sooner rather than never in this case. Let's hold that where it is. We're not supposed to do that. Put that back. It's probably already there now anyway. Yeah, we're 27. Follow that. And do that little expedite that climb a bit more quicker for me as well, please. Thank you much. Oh, there you go. Northern Ireland. There's the airport. I see it. Alright, let's get this sorted, shall we? Get yourself in the line, son. I see the airport. I see it. Right, like I said, when it starts to get to the business time of things, lights on. Let's align ourselves up with this runway using the heading. 2,700. This is about the altitude that KLM was at. There's an Aer Lingus coming towards us at 4,000 feet from the left. He's somewhere over there, about to go into Dublin too. He's over there somewhere. On flight radar. Alright, let's make our turn. Now. Almost missed that. Almost overshot it. But I think we're good. Right. Down to 2,100. Thank you much. There's the airport. Let's try and locate this airport. We're looking. It must have been that airport, so that's not our airport. We're good. Wait. Let's see something. Where are we? I'm way further than I thought I was. Like, way further than I thought I was. Alright. Way further. I'm talking miles out from where I thought I was. Miles out. Okay. We can go back around there if we even reach there. Go. We are miles out. We're miles out. See, if I could use my cursor, I would have known that. Yeah, we're miles out. So at this time, where would I have been? Basically at cruise. Basically. Alright, let's see what we can do there. What's this? Let's get this. No. That's crazy. Let's do that. Do that. Let's see if we even get to that altitude before we've got to come back down again. Well, we're already at 4 to be fair. Alright. Let's see how this baby can climb. We're gonna go up and quite literally have to come straight back down again. So let's have a look. Now I know relatively where that plane is actually. And he's at 17,300 knots. Let's follow that Ryanair because he's about where we are. Arriving in 22 minutes. Interesting. Well, let's just say we done a little flyby there for that little island. What is that? Is that the Isle? It's the Isle of Man, even. Apologies to Northern Ireland, thinking that was your patch of ground. We're learning. We're learning. Where are we now? 6-2. Okay, we got there quite quick, considering we was at 2,000 feet not too long ago. We're now at 6,500. I think I'm gonna cap this at 8. Let's cap at 8. Wish you wouldn't do that. See how I want it very much. Definitely learned how to fly this Airbus. The only thing I do not know is how to make the autopilot follow my navigation. I'm not too sure what I need to press to make it do that. You see, they need to fix this bug. You see how it says it's off? Auto throttle is not off, clearly. Yeah, all of that needs fixing. The buttons say the wrong thing, and the lights say the wrong thing all over the place. There you go, we've reached 8,000, so... And we will need to descend again soon. Let's catch that line though, we're getting a bit off track there. Interesting. Alright, now we've got to try and use this cursor real quick because I need to see something. Go. Quick. Quick. Zoom in. Turn off. Cursor quick. Yeah, so again, that's another problem. You turn on cursor mode and for some reason the throttles in the Airbus go absolutely bonkers. But I needed to do that. I need to know where I am. Beautiful. So now we can see where we are. Runway 22. So it was the runway that I thought it was, right? Did I say 22? I think I did. No, I said 28. Where's 22 then? Number. Oh yes, I see. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, we're going straight in. Pause. $11,000 is that? Okay. So we're at the right height anyway. All the planes are doing exactly that pattern that we're seeing there. All of the planes are doing the same pattern. Such a brilliant game. Or sim. Alright, we're on track for where we need to be. Definitely goes up to 9. Forward. There's Northern Ireland. I don't believe you can still see England. Yes, you can. Parts of England and parts of Scotland is what that is over there. England along there. Scotland over that side there. Then Northern Ireland right here. Nice. Very busy. Yeah, those can stay as is. Okay, so the airport's over there. $262 knots is that. Close enough. That will do me. I don't need to go that fast. The plane's comfortable, so am I. We've got a big turning coming up. Let's get ready for this big turning. Just turn out that way a little bit. We've seen a lot of other online players during this flight today. Nice. So today is full launch of the game. I had the pre-order, so I've been playing it since last week, but today is full launch for everyone, so the servers should be quite busy. You really should have started our descent. We are extremely high with what we want to do. I mean in altitude. We need to get low real quick. Looking at this, we should be at 3,000 feet We are 3,000 feet above where we should be. There's the airport. Okay, I'm going to take over. Right, let's get the feet on the rudder pedals. Let's get this set. Landing lights are on. Seatbelt lights are on. What's going on over here? Let's give ourselves a helping hand by slowing this right down to here, just in case we have an issue. Beautiful. Right. Taking over. I've got control of the plane. Well, that's going to be annoying. I've let go of this gears, turn all of that off. Shut up, plane, I know. We are way too high, so we need to come down sharpish. Let's give it a bit of flaps. All sorts going on there. Going 300 knots, which is crazy. Trying to bleed off some of that speed. Give it some more flaps, Sam. We need to get the altitude we need to be at, looking at this actually. Because he's right where we are, and he's at 1,500. We're close, we're close. The exact winds that I'm experiencing are the same winds the KLM I'm looking at on Flight Radar is experiencing. This is real weather. So everything we're seeing, they're seeing. Right, gear down. Let's check that. Gear is down. Beautiful, just had to check. Still way too fast. We'll have it more flaps. We're way too high, but we're gonna come in anyway. Pull her up.
Fly straight in runway 22. Make straight in runway 22. Silent Juliet Papa Yankee.
Going way too fast, but we're down. We're down. We're down.
KLM 949er. Wind
And way too fast.
Cleared to land runway 22.
Hitting the brakes hard.
Silent Juliet Papa Yankee 186. Contact ground on 122.83.
Rono Tarud, but we are down, gentlemen.
122.83. Silent
We
Juliet Papa Yankee 186.
Down.
Cleared to land runway 22. KLM 949er.
Now that was hairy. We was going way too fast. That would have been a beautiful landing if I had my speed under control. We was going way too fast. Where are the gates? Where are the gates? Let's just get ourselves off that runway. And then... contact ground. Takeoff options. We'll find parking. Let's go. I'm just trying to look at this landing here. That's the KLM that was Fiona. Beautiful. Seeing it in game and seeing it on flight radar is crazy. That flight's in from Amsterdam. Indeed it is.
KLM 949er.
This will do. And there you go. Live weather, live traffic, and the green ones are people. Using the A330. Let's zoom it back in. So we can look at all those green planes. Beautiful. So many people enjoying this sim. Look at this. Loads of people enjoying this sim. All the green planes are real people. Or I say real people. People with the game. The white planes are the real planes in the sky. Using flight radar. Beautiful. Look, someone's doing a transatlantic flight. What's he flying in? A 787-10. Wonder where he's going. So this is real weather. So this is what our planet currently looks like right now. This is real weather. Anyone flying over America? Let's see. Indeed there is. That's all green, that's over there too.